You know, chocolate in particular has its own qualities or properties which the beans don't have. For example, if you happen to take the color, you split a fresh bean open and you meet purple color instead of chocolate brown. You see. Now, when you consider the flavor, the flavor of the fresh beans is in no way related to chocolate at all. Then you consider the taste also. The taste is also very bitter, and it is through the fermentation process that you get the required quantities, the required qualities imposed into the beans. So we ferment mainly looking for chocolate qualities like taste, like flavor, and then color. So these are the main three qualities we look for.
Which three?
Yeah, the three main qualities: chocolate, color, the flavor, and then the taste.
These are the things that are controlled by fermentation.
Exactly. So all pots harvested are brought under this roof at the close of each day.
Today you have already done it, or you will do?
Incidentally, for the past 3 weeks, we are in the lean season. So we don't have much pots to be harvested.
So I cannot see it today, the process.
Yeah, we have just a few pots which were brought in yesterday. So pots harvested are brought under this roof at the close of work each day. And you know, the first stage of the processing is where we break the pots and then extract the beans. Now there are methods to go about it. We have the heap fermentation basket, box, and then tray. So,
heap fermentation is more or less everybody knows. This is interesting. Basket, box, and tray.
We normally use basket fermentation when we have small volumes of beans to process.
When you have small
volumes of beans.
Okay. How many kilo minimum and how many maximum can be put in the basket?
From about maybe 10 kilos to up to about 50 or thereabout, depending on the size of the basket.
And what is the height of the basket?
It can be any height, but our baskets are normally not more than 1 foot. That's about 60 centimeters. 30 centimeters.
Height. And diameter?
Diameter, they are of varying sizes. The diameter is not standard.
Important.
It's not standard, and it's not important as well.
Is it okay to use higher height, like 50 centimeters, or 30 should be 30 is better?
Yes, you can use a higher.
But
60 centimeters, it will be okay.
But then
because you will be turning.
Turning
the beans.
If you will be turning, it's okay.
Yes. If you consider the box, it's higher. But because of the turning, it makes.
And then you still wrap from inside with plantain leaves.
Yes, you line the size of the basket with plantain leaves.
And then you cover like this.
Then you cover nicely with your beans inside.
And then how many days?
Now it takes 144 hours. That's precisely about 6 days. And within this period, we open the cover at 48 hours interval. That's 2 days interval.
Every 44 hours.
48. Hours. That's 2 days interval.
And mix.
Exactly. We mix and then cover again. So on the 6th day, it becomes ready.
How many minutes do you lose on mixing?
It doesn't take so much time.
2-3 minutes.
You just open it and you turn, and you know, the essence of doing the turning is to allow a build-up of carbon dioxide to escape, whilst at the same time you let in oxygen, which is needed by the microorganisms to to be used for the fermentation process.
So accumulated carbon dioxide, leaves and new oxygen comes in.
Yeah. So oxygen is mainly needed by the microbes for
to break down
the sugar, converting the sugar to alcohol, and then converting the alcohol to acetic acid.
Okay. And then after 6 days.
After 6 days, then you out it for drying.
Yes.
For drying. Out it for drying.
Okay. That's it. That's it for this method.
Yeah.
Anything
else? That does it for this method. That does it for this method. So you ferment for 6 days, within which you turn twice, and then you out it for drying.
Okay. And so you said 50 kilo maximum.
Yeah, about 50, between 50 and 100. That will be the maximum.
Per box?
Kilos.
Per basket?
No, per basket. Depending on the size of the basket.
Yeah.
Over here, the baskets are not standard. Some are larger, some are small.
Baskets are suitable for small acreage.
For small volumes, yes.
Okay.
That will be okay.
Yes. Let's talk now boxes.
We consider the box also.
This is for bigger ones.
For plantations, bigger, because the capacity is about 1 ton.
For each?
Yeah, for each is about 1 ton.
Yes.
That's 1,000 kilos.
Yes.
Now after breaking and then extraction,
yes,
we dump whatever we get in the topmost box. If we decide to use the box method,
yes,
we dump whatever we get in the topmost box by accessing
the
box by the use of the ladder.
Yes, manually. And these holes are for what?
They are for aeration.
Aeration.
For air to enter. And at the same time,
you have holes inside.
Drainage of the sweatings. Each bean is covered with a sugary pod, which contains some amount of
mucilage.
Mucilage, exactly. So the sweating has to drain as fast as possible to allow oxygen to enter.
And
so
here
the holes are for drainage.
Do you mix here as well, or you don't need mixing here?
You have to mix. So after 48 hours, after 48 hours, we draw up this small gate and then transfer the beans inside.
How do you open it?
By raising it up. It's quite tight.
So, after 44 hours.
After 48.
48. Beans from here move into.
Into this one.
Okay.
Yes.
So, and there is nothing.
Yeah, there's nothing. There's nothing after filling this box. We don't put
anything there.
Here. It's empty because after 2 days it has to receive whatever is here.
Yes. Okay. And then you put new ones here.
Yeah. If
new one done. If you have.
If we have, then we put new one here so that just after 2 days that this one will leave, then this one will also.
And another 2 days.
Another 2 days it goes down there.
Yes. So 6 days also here.
Yes, 6 days.
And from there to drying.
To drying, exactly.
Okay. And let's say, okay. Understandable. And how do you know how many wooden material do you need for this? What are the sizes here? Let's say size.
It's about 4 feet.
4 feet.
Yes. By 3 feet.
3 feet. Height.
Then, down will be about the same 3 feet.
Okay. Okay.